This is a previously recorded episode of the IT in the D Show. This show is broadcasting live from Detroit Sound Studios above Activ8 Gaming and is part of the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
This is Max Headroom, and what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever.
Just where do you guys think you are?
The Library of Congress? Detroit?
Beyond the sun?
Any of those, right?
Take him to Detroit. No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
I used to hang out at the Magumbo Bar. It was a rough place, the seediest dive on the wharf, populated with every reject and cutthroat from Bombay to Calcutta. It's worse than Detroit.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Then don't come! Shut up!
I dig you IT geeks. This is Dre DeMatteo from Sons of Anarchy. You are listening to IT in the D.
What happens when you tap the angry beaver in the bunghole?
Exactly. Come on. Tries. What the hell with this? I'm calling a break. We'll come back to the show.
Hi, this is Ralph Macchio, and you're listening to IT in the D Show. Wax on, you know what.
Why would, Buick put their cars next to, the Bentleys? Why? That's not marketing.
The alphabet.
It's brilliant.
What's up, everybody? This is Billy Zapka. Sweep the leg. Listening to IT in the D Show. No mercy.
I may have to wipe the geek off.
Hi, this is Martin Cove, John Kreese from the Karate Kid movie, and you're listening to IT in the D.
Yes, Sensei!
Hi, I'm Ernie Hudson, and you're listening to IT in the D. All you nerds out there.
Nerds?
Nerds.
Nerds! What is a nerd?
I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it.
This is Scott Steiner, Big Pump Pump. IT and the D Show is your hookup. Holler if you hear me.
You're in your underwear? I'm in my underwear. Hey, let's hang out.
No, I'm sorry, honey. I have a headache.
I definitely want to see Bob in his underwear. That's a fact.
I can't say no, and I don't really want to.
Well, especially with the back doors open.
It's just too big. It's way too big.
We just lost our clean tag on iTunes.
This is Robert Hayes, a tit striker to my mother. When I'm not hanging out at the Magumbo Bar, I'm listening to the IT and the D Show. It's worse than Detroit.
Is there such thing as a meat hangover?
I love my Monday meat stick.
Hey, folks, this is WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and you're listening to the IT and the D Show. Tough guy. Ho!
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
The question isn't what are we going to do, the question is what aren't we going to do.
Ludicrous speed! Sir, had you better buckle up? Buckle this! Ludicrous speed! Go!
Welcome. Thank you for listening to a special Devil's Night Detroit 2015.
Tonight on a very special
Devil's Night IT. We are actually hanging out in the Activ8 Gaming lounge that we always talk about. And figured we do. We're having a Halloween party, and we just figure we turn the mics on and let's do this thing.
Because best idea ever.
Exactly.
It's turning out pretty good so far. I mean,
I don't know if we're going to call this episode 115B or just Devil's Night 2015. Yeah. But hey, this is Bob the Sales Guy here with Dave the Geek, Nuri the Furry. Check us out online, itinthed.com, because I forgot to buy eggs at the grocery store, and I need to because it's Devil's Night.
Oh. No lighter fluid and matches and all that stuff.
No, we'll get to that.
You're not going to draw a big crow on the street.
I'm thinking about
lighter fluid.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But hey, real quick, I want to give a quick shout out. This episode, Devil's Night, is brought to you by Harry's. You heard us talking about it for months. It is by far the best shave that we've ever had. It comes in like a little Loot Crate package, a subscription. My wife doesn't hate paying $45 for razors at Arbor. Yeah, I still call it CVS.
I'm like,
Arbor Drugs.
what the heck is Arbor?
It's
Oh, I love
CVS.
Arbor
It's Arbor
Drugs.
Drugs. It's never changing. But hey, if you do us a favor, go to harrys.com,
Updates
HARRYS,
himself a lot.
and use coupon code IT and the D5. It changed because somebody let our coupon code out.
Now we're Red 5 standing by.
Right. IT and the D5, all lowercase. You'll get $5 off a starter kit, $10, free shipping. Comes with a razor, 3 blades, shaving cream. It's a phenomenal deal, and we appreciate the support. And go check them out, harrys.com.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
Devil's
so
Night.
here we are, Devil's Night, and again, we always say we're right above Activ8 Gaming, and so we brought those behind Activ8 Gaming to have a little conversation because people have asked, what is Activ8 Gaming? Can I just walk in off the street? It sounds cool. I've seen the pictures. We've done, we did our open house here a couple weeks ago. So, Whit, Neil, so what is Activ8?
Activ8 is a private gaming lounge. We are not open to the public, but you can book a party and...
Now, when you say gaming lounge, are we talking like a casino parlor?
No, like all the latest and greatest gaming
Is it a speakeasy? It's a speakeasy.
you know.
Got to knock on the door and say, meh, see, Charlie sent me. Meh.
Speak hard. Let's be realistic about the whole thing. It's all about hardcore.
No, but you guys have every console known to man,
Yeah.
old school
And
included.
those that are not
PC, right? PC games. I mean, it's pretty much. I remember when my kids were 10, we had our party down there, and there was something for everyone. The kids, the boys that played Call of Duty, the girls that wanted to play Mario Kart, the dads that wanted to play Galaga
and Joust.
Oh yeah,
and Joust,
we have
right?
an area for. I love when our younger age parties, the little girls will go off to the side, and we've got an area for them to do Dance Revolution, and we have arcades, Atari. We have it all. Anything that you want to play is down there, pretty much.
I love that.
Except for casino games, but we do have a poker table per request.
Even though Bob tried to hijack it,
we tried to use it as our podcast
They
table.
did. It was a little
wasn't sturdy
unstable.
enough.
We didn't
A little
take it back.
unstable at the
See,
time.
I get up on Marble Madness.
It's so sturdy for cards, but not sturdy for people.
Right,
like
now
me.
it's just collecting dust.
Dude, I get into Marble Madness, and then I scroll down to Mortal Kombat, and then the afternoon's over. So,
I'm pretty great at Mortal Kombat. Just, you know.
all right, this sounds like a challenge. Yeah, challenge accepted. All right.
I'm kind of bad.
So
I like a good challenge.
Loser
So
makes
is
the shots.
Is it price per user? Is it price per hour? How do you?
It's price per hour.
Like unlimited people?
It's a minimum 2-hour rental for the lounge. We can fit about 60 adults comfortably down there.
Okay.
And about 152 kids.
Thank you.
We had, I think, 20. This is weird.
Well, it's like the adult to kid ratio.
That's a lot of
I'm doing math.
the furries.
So if you rent the lounge out, the whole space is entirely yours. You bring
Don't
in your own
ask.
food and beverage. We do anything from bachelor parties to children's birthday parties to diaper parties, showers.
Wait. Mary's dressed up like a furry. What's a diaper party?
A diaper party is the
Non
male
sequitur.
version of a baby shower. Instead of bringing gifts, you
I thought it
bring
was some
like
weird
a case
Japanese
of beer
thing.
Big
and,
In a diaper genie.
There's an
package of
octopus
diapers.
and a schoolgirl.
You stock the
and
diaper
diapers.
hamper.
Got it. That's new. I
can't
don't know.
believe you've never heard that.
Never heard of it.
So happening right now.
Yeah, no, we just went to the corner bar. We don't. So new games? I saw you guys had Guitar Hero Live. I have no idea what that is.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, that's really fun.
Well, yeah, so there's a new Guitar Hero and the new Rock Band that just came out.
Yes.
Shit.
So have we already had the face-off to know which is better?
So I have played both, and I'm a big Rock Band fan because it has everything I've ever wanted. But Guitar Hero Live is super awesome.
What's live? Is there a live component to it?
Literally, like when you're playing, they took live pictures of you standing on a stage, and the audience and band members are live singing the songs that you're playing. It's just eerie and crazy and so incredibly awesome.
Wow. Wait. Let's go back a minute. Wait. Do that again?
It's like you're playing guitar.
So
and you're
like the
lead
Kinect takes your
guitarist.
photo.
You're the lead. No. You're just the lead guitarist. It's like first person, and you're looking around, and you're looking. The crowd is going whoa and singing the song, and they're singing the song that you're playing, and there are live people doing it. It's not animated anything.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
Wait. So where did they get the people?
They purposely took, like when you're backstage starting the band, they're like, "Hey man, here's your guitar," and the guy's talking to you, like you're part of the band.
That's cool.
Dude.
I didn't try that.
And it's absurd. It's ridiculous how they did it.
So if you mess up, they boo?
Oh yeah, they boo. Like
I want to try
But you guys were my
that.
friends an hour ago.
You suck and everything like that. It's ridiculous.
You guys were my friends an hour ago. What happened?
But you loved me 3 songs ago. What the hell?
It's
good at this.
amazing how it is. It's just incredible how they did it.
Yeah.
See, that's interesting because like I last version, that's when I got away from Guitar Hero because Rock Band just completely superseded everything.
Right. And Guitar Hero just kind of just kept doing the same old thing over and over again. But this was, they just took it and they went, listen, we're going to make you part of the band.
And this is allegedly the last release for either one, right? Like they brought it back for one last hurrah.
Well, no, because they're never going to do another iteration.
No, you can't.
And it'll all be
they're
DLC.
Just going to continue to improve it over and over again. Yeah.
So, I mean, the last Guitar Hero I bought was the Van Halen edition. Eruption, for like a week and a half, and then I never touched it again. It was like one of those...
Right.
You know,
so I got Rock the 80s and, Asia, Heat of the Moment for like 9 hours straight.
I love Asia.
and then over.
This is just like
Toto.
Guitar Hero just took it one step above.
Dude, I felt like every party I had for like years, I had Rock Band
out. Though. I played it, and the problem is that the strum makes too much noise.
Oh, it says like clicking, right? It's like,
oh my gosh, I'm like annoyed by how loud it is. So
now is that the standard default guitar, or is that the add-ons you can buy? Right.
And made it badass, but so when you strum, it's too loud. It's like.
Well, no, I had friends that were so good at Guitar Hero. It's like if you guys would have just invested half of this time playing a Fender Stratocaster, you guys could have been in a band.
Which, again, South Park episode.
Right. Being a band. Didn't Fender come out with one, though? But, no one bought it. It was a flop.
Yeah.
Like, I just want a clicky up-down.
No one wanted to pay $300.
A real guitar. And everybody that I knew that played guitar came over and played it. And they're like, this is ridiculous.
Right.
I'm like, why in the hell would I ever do that?
So what's the
real instruments are for old people, Dad?
So Whitney, what's like the when everyone comes in? It's like obviously with kids it's Minecraft and Call of Duty.
Hands down Minecraft.
Is anything else getting touched, or is it pretty much Minecraft on all the things?
For the children's parties, it's definitely Minecraft. There's another game, but I can't think of it right now. I'm not the greatest one to ask as far as games go. But those arcades, the 2 stand-up ones we have, people love playing on those.
Well, you got 7,000 games.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, where do you start?
It's memory lane.
That's my favorite.
What?
Cubert for life.
1942. I don't know.
Oh, that's a great game.
I remember
the
that
airplane.
1942, yeah.
The greatest game is when Neil was born.
I'm pretty good at that game. Too.
That's not even a game.
Right.
Because, it's just my birth. Which was great for my parents. But
so, hey, I know Whit had to walk away, but so how do people find out about Activ8 so they can find out how to book it?
Well, the best thing to do is go to Activ8 Gaming, and that's Activ8, ACTIV, with the number 8, gaming.com. And all the info is there. Book a party right there. It's pretty awesome.
How soon do they got to book a party in advance? Is it book up pretty quick, or is it?
We at least a week. Give us a week advance notice.
Okay.
Because outside of that, things book up pretty quick.
I think it's a great opportunity for, I'm thinking if I coached a Little League team and my kids kicked ass, I would totally destroy Activ8 Gaming Lounge after a game.
Everybody wins these days, so you should, anytime they even play.
That's right. Welcome to Activ8. Everyone gets a trophy.
or if they lost. Kids, you tried really hard.
Like you're a winner.
This is a safe space. This is a safe space for you to play games and feel good about yourselves. And
that's right. No one's going to ask you for a $1 donation. No one's going to ask you.
That's right.
Everyone gets the high score. Even you too, Timmy.
Even though that they beat you 7-0.
But you tried really hard, and that's all that matters, right?
As it should be.
The ice cream's still cold.
Well, no, maybe not.
I think bachelor parties too. I'm a gigantic geek. I would have loved to a bachelor party with some video games.
Well, the bachelor parties that go on down there, I actually can't talk about that. I'm sworn to secrecy. But it's it's kind of crazy.
Well, Bob and I were talking because Bob and I have been trying to put together a guy's day for a long time.
Cigars,
cigars,
scotch, horse harness racing.
We're all married, even though nobody knows it. But
none of us actually.
Again, now this episode can never be published.
We copyrighted something called the Second Chance Bachelor Party. So, like, when I had a bachelor party, I didn't have a lot of money. And
Who gave you that idea? Because we've been talking about the same thing. And the raffle prize was to be the bachelor.
Ours was the bachelor party without the bachelor. No, dude, I was born in 72 too. No, you're not.
Well, so I'm younger than you guys. Anyway, so I had this idea because, my bachelor party was kind of cool, but it wasn't everything that everybody always wanted, everything all the time. So I'm like, now I have money, and my friends have money. I'm like, well, let's just go crazy. So have a second chance bachelor party downstairs.
Right.
You start down there, we get it all going, and then you do whatever you want after that. But
we just went to Applebee's with Andy from the Detroit Bus Company. I'm sure we can get a bus.
Totally not.
Jeremiah's here. I'm going to go
yeah.
get him.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly how it goes. You go downstairs, you start it off, you go over to Foaling, do your thing over at the Foaling.
Hazel Park Raceway.
Oh, well, if they're still open, yeah.
Right. Is there a cigar lounge around here? Like I was going to say, this is like
so many things to do
We're
around
8
here.
miles right here.
You're within minutes of everything.
It's no mead tasting, please, if that's all right.
Well, we can do a meat stick tasting. if you
No,
want.
no, no. He said mead.
Mead.
Oh, mead.
No, Bob's
Different story
good with
altogether.
meat tasting.
Oh, he does like the meat.
Yes.
With the tea.
Put a barbecue on the bus. No, we need
That'd be awesome.
No, but Neil, my thing was the second chance bachelor party, but instead of having 50-50 raffle, the raffle, like everyone gets a ticket and you draw the ticket and that guy is the bachelor. So it's like the fake bachelor.
That's even better.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So like then it's
So
like
any
who's the bachelor?
night.
He is. Instead of going, whoa,
Any
no
night's
one.
a bachelor night.
Right.
I love it.
We do them once a month, have it like this, like almost like a
Do it by default.
like old school, the fake fraternity,
Starts next month.
Fake, yeah.
All right.
And so in terms of, I guess reeling this thing home, right? This was going to be a quickie because we're going to go downstairs because we got a Halloween party going. But we just wanted to, me and Dave appreciate you guys building this space out for us. We just wanted to give some love back to Activ8. And,
and actually have something we could point people at for when they say, hey, what's Activ8? We can go, okay, click, go listen here.
Yeah. But,
love it.
Yeah, but you're, trying to, it's,
I swear to God, I thought you were walking in with my idea for lazy Halloween costume was the yellow Michigan jersey or yellow Michigan hoodie.
He's got it.
And just walk around all night going,
Yeah.
I'm that kid.
Good kid. Oh my God, what just happened?
Yeah, everyone around here knows that kid.
We let the ball go?
Michigan polo, baseball cap, khakis. I'm Jim Harbaugh.
Everybody, yeah.
Right.
Nice.
So on the drive here, not to shift gears real quick, I had some amazing Devil's Night memories about tonight. Did you guys go wreak havoc when you were kids on Devil's Night?
I didn't live out here.
I never lived here, right? So I've never seen what Devil's Night's like.
So what
in
I know of
Detroit.
Devil's Night in Detroit is what I've learned from watching The Crow.
Tampa. I grew up in Tampa, so Devil's Night was. We got drunk and high in orange groves. That's all we did.
No, like, so the one year was my favorite year in our. Oh, absolutely stinking Lily. As many as Kroger would let us buy. But the best Devil's Night on memory, it couldn't.
14 dozen too many, 13 dozen okay.
Right. So it fell on a Sunday night, and it was garbage night.
Oh,
and it was,
Lord.
It was the entire winter. There was still at least a dozen homes that had bags of leaves on their roof. We built like you couldn't go this way. Like we built road blockades out of garbage. Some amazing human being left out all their fluorescent light bulbs, so we had a javelin contest.
And how did no one hear any of that happening?
Not
That's
a
the best
word
part.
was spoken. These are the good old days when not a word was spoken.
Well, and yeah, but thankfully before social media and nobody had pictures or records of any of that crap to post.
30, 13, and 14-year-olds running up and down the neighborhood. Like literally, my parents had they went and picked apples every year. So we had a huge crate of old apples. Thank you. Right? So literally people would come into our garage, grab 4 or 5 apples, and then we had it was almost like a paintball fight, but we're whipping apples at each other in the court. It was one of those years that seriously, I don't know how we got through it. I don't know how none of us went to jail. No one called the cops. Right? It's one of those,
So the Devil's Night thing was pretty crazy for a couple of years, right? So there was looting and fires and
much like Euchre and Sweetest Day, it does not exist outside of Michigan.
Right.
So-
Did you light things on fire?
We did not do dumpster
Did you
fires.
steal things?
We stole
Did you
only
tip
the
over cop
garbage is
cars?
thrown away.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's domain.
You deviled night in the suburbs.
Right. In Rough Warren.
So yeah, we ran around and pretended to throw eggs.
In Troy, we threw plastic bottles at things.
Versus, let's say, not the suburbs.
TP
where we actually burn things down.
Yeah, TP was too expensive. That was. We didn't. Yeah, we toilet papered a couple of trees, but like toilet paper was way too expensive.
Down Applebee's. Oh wait.
Detroit Applebee's.
We were going to try to burn down.
I hear there's a ring of police escorts around Applebee's tonight.
Sure there are.
I drove by there tonight, and holy shit, the place is packed.
Yeah, right after Meyer closes at 11. The 24 hours Meyer. Yeah.
I hate Zach Meyer.
Any other city, 24 hours. Right there,
11 o'clock. Makes perfect sense.
But like, here's the thing: like, if they call it Angels Night now in Detroit.
Ooh,
and like,
trying to flip the narrative.
Whatever you want.
Because it's still Devil's Night.
Because we're taking it back, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's right up there with. Would you people please stop shooting guns on New Year's Eve?
All right. So
ring a bell. No.
Tonight is the night. So right now we should go get some eggs and guns.
Ooh.
And walk across the street because literally it's like 2 blocks away, and just throw them and shoot them.
So this is now considered conspiracy. FYI. I'm saying we're not
now this episode can never be published.
I think it's legit.
We're gonna soap the Applebee's windows. IT in the D for life.
Like, we'll soap them nicely. Like, hey guys, wanted to help out.
Riblets are awesome.
Try the riblets.
Riblets are great. We'll draw them on the wall.
Got diarrhea.
That's right. Not feeling so well, but thank you.
Right.
I think it's a great idea. It's literally, we can see it from here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
Jerry, we talked Devil's Night, Angel's Night, whatever the hell you want to call it these days.
Today.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's going on downtown that people should know about?
Oh, as far as just like general stuff?
A bunch of police cars have been tipped over and now we're on fire.
Well, that could be very entertaining. Oh, here's the thing. I know exactly what we can talk about. Have you guys touched on SoCo?
Southern Comfort?
Southern Comfort.
No, we have not talked about Seedy Pot Town.
Seedy Town or SoCo?
We haven't talked to Seedy Pot Town.
Welcome to Shitty Pot Town.
Seedy Pot Town.
So today, this press release comes out from this developer out of Wixom. And this whole idea is that they're going to rehab this firehouse or whatever. Cool, woohoo, all great. Glad you're doing the investment, wonderful. Now you're going to go try to change my neighborhood's name? This guy comes in and it's like,
what area is Southern Corktown?
Lafayette by frickin' Green Dot Stables.
Like where Brew Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's toilet.
Yeah, it's Corktown.
It's Corktown.
It's all Corktown, and it's crazy to think that it's anything else, and it's just like one of those things where it's just so obviously for marketing from some guy who just decided to show up. I guess he owns an auto dealership or something, but like he's doing this thing, and then D Business then publishes the toilet that it's SoCo or something like that, and I'm like, you know what? If you're going to name it SoCo, then everyone on the street needs free Southern Comfort.
Sponsored by.
Yeah, sponsored
or
by.
we all go to West Bloomfield and start calling it Weeblow.
I think that.
See, once 2 media outlets have published it, it's might as well just be, right? So we're number one for Weeblow. Is there anybody out there listening tonight?
So what I think we should do is
free press. Come on.
So here's the thing: a PR Newswire press release is what, $300, $400,
$700,
whatever. I think it's worth it for Weeblow. Totally worth it. Just to, like,
we got to rehab like something.
Yeah, rehab.
How about like a shitty convenience store or something? We put a new sign on it and sell liquor at it. It'd be great.
I'm all like, but no, there's no one that's gonna call it SoCo besides D Business. There's already Corktown signs everywhere.
Well, and the thing is, it's not just signs. It's like the neighborhood's like an actual thing. Since like the 1880s, 1830s, actually. It's like one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city.
How about like rehab a new neighborhood and give that a name that doesn't have a name?
Well, you could do that, but that's that's what they do in the suburbs when they basically remove all the nature and then name the development after the nature they took out.
I got an idea. How about we take Mexican Town, rehab it, and call it Shitty Pot Town?
Refried beans for everyone. I don't know.
Oh God, that reminds me of when Big B used to be called Beaners.
The worst house in the neighborhood, and just build the hills at Craig's house.
I was listening.
$2 million condos around the worst house in town.
That's right. The villas at Kenny's.
This kind of stuff's been happening for a while. It's kind of funny because I was listening to a podcast that talked about some neighborhood in Chicago and that they would name everything Heights, even if it was lower ground, they would name it Heights just to make it sound fancier.
Right.
East Point.
Well, yeah.
Pleasant Ridge
Heights.
Heights.
East Detroit to me.
Detroit Heights or Ferndale Heights? No, I'm in.
Nuri, were you like East Point? You know what that is, right? Like down in 9 and Gratiot.
I've never been down there. No,
That was called East Detroit, and they changed the name maybe 20 years ago.
And
We
did
wanna
it come
no,
up to gentrify
God,
or no?
no?
Okay.
But they'd rather be associated with Grosse Pointe than Detroit.
Okay, all right.
It was
It didn't
East
help the
Detroit.
property values any.
Like if you still go to that high school, they still call it East Detroit High. You know what I mean? Like no one, it's not like it. Yeah.
So you're going to go from trying to be next to one city to renaming yourself to being next to another city. If you're going to rename yourself, why don't you rename yourself? I don't know, your own name. So it's East Detroit, right? So then why would you want to be East Point? Why wouldn't you just like name yourself like something unique instead of just being like that hanger on at the club that's like just with everybody else of cities? Because that's kind of what East Detroit
could have been New Detroit.
Born
and raised in New Detroit.
That's where the RoboCop statue has to go. New Detroit. Yeah.
RoboCop statue.
OCP.
New Detroit? I think there's like 5 strip club licenses. That should be New Detroit.
Nudie, N-U-D-I-E. I see what you did there.
Isn't there a new video game that just came out, or the trailer?
Yeah, it was the PS4. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The graphics look awesome.
But
so do all cutscenes.
Yeah, I know.
But the game looks like it's. Have you ever seen the movie Ex Machina?
Oh my God, that movie's so hot.
Yeah, but that's like it looks like the movie, but it's based in Detroit.
It's crazy. I'm gonna get it. Totally get it.
Oh my God, I know that street.
It's very iRobot-ish, yeah.
Is that Woodward? Oh my God, that's Woodward.
I know that. I drove on there before.
It's still under construction.
There's the people mover and still they even animated only 2 people in it.
Light rail.
No, see, I think what we should do is take all the cut scenes and then take it to the mayor's office and take it to all like the leader's office and be like, hey, this is what Detroit kind of needs to look like. Like here's a real transit system. Here's people walking on
and
the
then
street.
here's a DVD copy of RoboCop because here's what it's starting to look like. Here's here's the video game. So then now, like let's go.
As long as the people mover has WADL stickers on it, then I'm good.
Oh my gosh! Well, now all the billboards are for the Word Network. And I was always like, I get that it's a religious network, but like I always wonder, like at first I was like, the Word. Well,
do you know why?
Word?
The
what
bird.
word?
The bird is a word.
Yeah, the bird.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because every single billboard company or like placard company like that has to maintain a certain level of inventory for 501c3s that they must give away.
That's why there's WIC billboards on buses.
So it's basically why like television stations will air
absolutely
at 5 in the morning on Sunday.
Yep,
right?
they have to because that's when they burn through all of their inventory for that
in the public interest. Right, that's
right.
License, right?
So anything going on downtown, man? I mean, I know Yomacon's going on down there, and like all the like Nuri would blend in, but we'd be killed in 4 seconds.
Yeah, he would totally blend. I mean, Nuri's costume is awesome.
Let's call him Fnuri.
Fnuri. Fnuri. He's a Fnuri.
I like Nuri the Furry better.
Nuri the Furry.
I do too,
It sounds like a children's
little
book.
Mafia.
No, it sounds like a children's book.
I called Nuri the Furry.
Right.
And they totally put a hit on it. That's good.
It's actually the traffic's insane down there because you got the Red Wings game, you got UMACon. It's really hopping all over the place just today. But I mean, there is so much that's just been turning in the news lately that it's just like every single day it's like, crap, did we write about this? No, crap, it's another thing. And just there's so much. There's this apartment structure actually going on the top of an existing garage. The old
Yo, dog, I heard you like parking structures, so I put a parking structure in your parking structure.
I said that all wrong.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
He said a parking structure on top of a parking structure.
No, it's a parking structure. So there's like a 13-story parking structure, and then they're putting whatever 7 or 8 stories of apartments on top of it now.
Mixed use.
That seems sturdy.
Will be very fancy. It's very New Detroit. We could just declare that block New Detroit.
That's just.
But like the media covers Applebee's, but are they covering Youmacon? I did not see anything.
I saw a couple of little.
It's only
runs.
the U.S.'s largest anime.
I mean,
conference.
Dennis Barger's like posting every 4 seconds about it.
Of course he is.
But I think that goes down to the idea that you need to have people with varied interests covering this stuff, you know. And I think so many times the media, and I'm totally guilty of this myself, like you end up covering what you're really interested in. And so it's really important to have like that kind of like nerd geek, and I say that as one myself, voice and all these kind of things, because that's the kind of stuff that's going to transform the city. You know, I think about Furry Nuri and Nuri the Furry and the story that you talked about coming here to New York to help organize some of this stuff. And it's like those are the kind of people we need.
Single-handedly fixing Detroit, one riblet at a time.
One riblet at a time.
Oh God, I want to talk about this. I'm sorry. Did you guys see that article about that lady who wrote The food critic who totally tore down Applebee's.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's
briefly.
talk about that.
I shot her a tweet. I don't know if you caught that or not. Right? I think
I saw that.
And I said, what are you going to cover? The Wendy's and Hazel
Looking
Park?
forward to your next review of Wendy's and Hazel Park.
There's one
There was no kale. It must be bad.
That's a hashtag no kale.
You'll never believe this one ingredient in the fries at McDonald's.
It should have been hashtag kale no.
No, but
But that's the
I've never
problem
seen a
with
more.
every food good. You should have shot her a link to the South Park Central website to the "You're Not Yelping" episode.
I've never read a more smug.
Yes.
Like, just are you kidding me? Like, what did?
And I bet you the place is packed right now as we speak.
Dude, I drove by it earlier and it was the entire parking lot.
Look,
was just
Applebee's
covered.
is not my number one place to go for dinner anywhere, but I also respect the idea that other people are going to like things that I don't like, and that's cool.
You know what it is. It's
Jeremiah,
not fine dining.
If those wonton tacos were at Green Dot, she would have been glowing over them.
For sure,
because they're really, really stinking good.
All right, let's just have a moment here. I feel like we need to talk about Miss Serena Maria Daniels for a moment.
Third one,
who's number one, 3 names, serial killer. We all know that rule.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Or you're really mad at her for using all 3 names.
Or you're the parent.
Right, you're the parent.
You're allowed to use all 3 names
Right.
if you're the parent. She is the Metro Times dining editor, a hashtag freelance, hashtag journalist, hashtag wanderer.
Wanderer.
She is the wanderer. And her Twitter profile pic, you guessed it, it's the duck face.
Sweet.
Hashtag duck face.
Hashtag duck face.
Peace sign.
Hashtag belongs at Blackfin after 9:30 p.m.
Belongs on belongs on
Is that
Yelp.
like the wall? Is that like the line of Blackfin?
That's when
the DMZ. Is there like a DMZ of 15 minutes?
The DMZ is 8:30 to 9:30. Okay. That's when and we love Blackfin. We have an event there in a couple weeks, and we've told them this. That's when it starts turning into Jersey Shore.
You can hear the collars popping. They make this noise. They're like,
it's like Jiffy Pop off in the distance, and then and you're like, what the hell is that? And then you look around, and it's like, yo, bro, what's up?
It's going. It's like popcorn.
hashtag Royal Oak.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Hashtag affliction T-shirts everywhere.
hashtag glitter on men.
She was complaining that the local beer that they served, the Atwater beer, which is made in Detroit, wasn't the hipster one. It was just the plain amber. It didn't have the complexity of the other fine local beer.
Your hipster beer isn't as good as the other hipster beers you make, so F you? Is that what she was saying?
Yeah, that it wasn't like the spunk. Like, I was at Brew Detroit yesterday, and there's like 17 descriptions for beers, like the blueberry pumpkin latte, soy porter, lemon peel, like
infused.
Right, and like, I just want a beer.
Bourbon barrel.
Right. Well, she actually bitched about it. I'm like, really?
And I don't think that bitching does any good, because I think that just pushes people away from trying a lot of the cool local stuff that's out there. You think about the
but let's forget about that for a moment. It's to focus back. It's Applebee's.
Yeah. It is what it is.
You know exactly. You knew it. Same goddamn Applebee's.
It's the same line that Bob and I use on our wives every time they start getting snippy about something. Hey, you knew what we were. when you walked in, you knew what I was.
It's like going to McDonald's, right? Every goddamn McDonald's in every city and every place in the world
the same.
Is this?
That's the point,
including Tokyo. It's the same.
They are the comfort food of the restaurant industry.
Except they're called McDonald's. McDonald's, right?
But I mean, it's like honestly, writing a shitty food critic review of Applebee's is like it's the non-funny version of the oatmeal guy doing the this is why your kid's art sucks.
Actually, it totally reminds me.
No. Here's the thing. Hold on, Jeremiah.
And we love you.
That's right. It's Maddox. That's who it was. Yeah.
I'm not a food critic, and I'm not going to write about it anytime soon. But what stance did we take? We knew it was an Applebee's. We wanted to make fun of it.
We made shirts. We went. We came. We saw.
Right.
We laughed. We had a great time.
We actually had a good time.
Yeah.
And the food wasn't that bad, and everybody was really nice. It's like, couldn't you even go half down that route?
Yeah.
See, we didn't make fun of the restaurant. We didn't make fun of the people. We didn't make fun of anything. I mean, she was even bitching about the service. She's like, I was two steps in the door. What's wrong with being greeted immediately when you walk into a goddamn?
Oh no! I was paid too much attention to at a restaurant. Said no patron ever.
No, it's the Disney
Jonah
store.
Lefty,
It's a
right?
Disney store game at the mall where you had to touch the back of the store and leave without somebody saying hi. How are you? It's like,
or the Apple store.
Now that I think about it, wasn't there a national blogger who did a thing where they had like the bottomless breadsticks at Applebee's, or was it Olive Garden or something?
Olive Garden.
Yeah, and they did a whole, like, they stayed there for 24 hours and like ate all the breadsticks they could or something. It just reminds me kind of like
why?
No, that was the guy that bought the $1,000 eat for a month or something, so he ate there 4 times a day.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Is this Morgan Spurlock and Supersize Me?
Well, no, there was another one of those. A guy just came out that lost 60 pounds eating McDonald's every day.
I saw that.
And he goes, let me guess, he ate more than he's supposed to, and he didn't exercise.
And he stopped exercising.
Right. He goes, I exercised, and I ate sensibly, and I lost weight, and my cholesterol didn't go up. It's crazy how that works.
Dirk.
Right. But I honestly hope it does well, and I hope it spurs more growth, and I hope...
It's like 140
it's
jobs.
One of those things, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not as I've said, like, it's not like I sit there and go, oh, I'm going to go to Applebee's today, but I do respect the idea.
I mean, like we did for like the 5 months leading up to it. Like that day was on the calendar.
Are you ever going to go again?
For
Scavenger hunt.
Mondays.
Oh yeah, scavenger hunt. That's right. That's right.
And seriously, like that might be our new Monday night hangout before we come up here.
Well, my greater point was, though, is that these are the kind of things that every city is supposed to have. Like, not that, everyone's going to welcome it, but when you get a big...
Exactly. The lights are on. The crime is going down.
The windows
and you
don't
have an
have
Applebee's. Hooray, you supposed to.
And a Whole Foods.
And a Whole Foods.
It's one more building on 8 Mile that doesn't have boards on it, okay?
There's a pot shop.
Jared, here's the thing, though. Not all of us want to go for the snooty small plates for $18 with kale and vegan food.
That's totally cool.
Well, whatever. Or the 5-course, the mandatory 5-course meal.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need my $120 small plate,
shaved
one
asparagus.
bite of shaved, free-range, organic
Brussels sprouts.
turkey. Love
oxtail's all the thing now.
Fed with
braised with a chutney,
fed with milk, mango chutney. Turkey got massaged 8 hours a day to make sure that it was happy before it. I don't care.
That was the. Jared, did you see the?
I like my pretzels and beer cheese.
The Do the Right Thing, which was the Do the Right Thing reenactment in Brooklyn, where it's like, we're going to boycott you, Sal, so we don't know if these ingredients are locally sourced. Like that's what society's come to. It sucks. I hate it. Seriously,
dude. And we were talking about. I'm convinced that Matt Stone and Trey Parker have. They have plants here in the city because this season of South Park is completely tracking the evolution of Detroit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're not watching it, you should be, because like this entire season so far has just been following Detroit 101.
See, with the episode, this week's episode was kind of meh.
No, it was awful.
It was
They dropped the ball on this one.
And I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh, Cupid me. Okay, that's one time I laughed the entire episode.
Right, that was stupid. But like, the whole the anime art and all that kind of stuff. We've all wandered around Youmacon and wondered what the hell that was all about.
I'm just waiting for the backlash when someone just opens up a bar with 5 beers on tap and that's it, and like just burgers and sausages.
Like every neighborhood bar should be.
Right.
Well, so like the funny thing is, like Nemo's, the only thing you can get is a hamburger or a chicken sandwich.
Good.
That's it. That's all you can get. That's all their menu is.
Do they do them well?
I would say the hamburger is pretty good, but I've only had it inebriated.
It's like House Hungry Howie's. It's okay, but I've only had it drunk.
Right.
That's my new favorite thing when people bitch that, like, someone bitched on the Applebee's thing at Metro Times on Facebook, and they said there wasn't any vegetarian options. And I said, yeah, I usually go to vegan restaurants and bitch there aren't any meat options.
Yeah.
Like, there are.
I went to Timmy's House of Tofu and demanded a sirloin.
Nuri ate pickles. He was happy.
You're full. Ate the pickle?
I picked around the riblets. It was good. It was fine.
He dipped the pretzels in the riblet sauce.
Their mac and cheese is better than Slo's. Yeah, I said it.
That mac and
Quote
cheese
me.
was epic.
Put that on Twitter. I said it. I will go to my grave.
Those are fighting words.
No,
those
dude.
are fighting
No,
words.
dude.
No,
that mac and cheese is sweet. It's
straight up
it's
craft
no
dinner
joke
out of
legit.
a bag. But it was so much. Well,
Okay,
but
now if you're saying it's that, then it's that kind of sweet.
No. With
No, it's
bacon,
excellent.
it's really he was being sarcastic. It's good.
Really?
Oh my God.
I'll take that over Slo's 99.5 times out of 100.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like Slo's mac and cheese anyway. I think it's terrible.
It's so good.
Interesting. See, I think some of the sides at Slo's are better than like the main course kind of thing. But I'm kind of
the beans are insane.
Oh, the beans.
Yeah. Because when it comes to like the main course, I just really like that like home style barbecue with like the dry rubs and things like that. And you're just not going to get those at restaurants very often.
This Devil's Night edition of the IT and the D Show is brought to you by Harry's. You've heard for probably the last 6 months, Harry's is by far the best shave at probably the best price I've ever gotten in my life. It beats the living daylights out of those $45 razors you buy at Arbor Drugs. These are real deal. They bought the factory in Germany. It shows up like a loot crate. I'm actually excited.
They
to
can
get
do
these.
that. They're the factory.
Exactly. But hey, do us a favor. Go to harrys.com, HARRYS. Use coupon code at the checkout, IT and the D, the number 5, lowercase IT and the D, the number 5. You're going to get $5 off a starter kit. It's a razor, 3 blades, shaving cream, $10 free shipping. You can't beat this deal. I literally get replacements every 2-3 months for $8, $10.
And if you're wondering, we are coming up on that time of the year. If you're wondering what you're going to get somebody for Christmas, one of those starter kits is not a bad gift. I bought, like when we first worked with Harry's, I went through and bought for everybody that I knew. And they've all since re-upped and reordered. So I mean, it's that good. Like, it's the first hit's free, kid. Here's your gift box.
Right. I think people don't know any better, right? So I mean, the other company that starts with a G and rhymes with fillet sends you a razor on your 18th birthday. I remember I got that on my 18th birthday, and I'm like,
oh my god!
Do you remember? Did you get one?
I totally do.
I was like, yay! I got a razor. Now I have to sign up for the draft. Damn it. Yeah. So that was like, and I just used Gillette forever because
there was one. There ain't no draft no more, son.
Selective service.
There was
right. Sorry, it's time for selective. Yeah, I'm not that old. But
that's one of my. That's one of my.
I don't think
favorite
there's any Arbor Drugs anymore either.
There's Farmer. I go to Farmer Jack's. That's is
that a code word for
still hitting up Kresge's?
He still goes to the A&P.
Hey, babe, I'm going to go to the Chathams and get us some meat. Go to
the Piggly Wiggly.
Best company name ever, Menards.
Dude, I had to explain to my wife why I laugh every time one of those commercials come on. Dude, save big money at Menards.
Suck on great deals at Menards.
Dude, because Saturday the 14th was the movie, or no, it was Little Monsters that brought that term to my collective consciousness when we were all like 11, because it was, kick him in the nards. Wolfman don't got nards. Kick him in the nards. Kicks him. Fred Savage kicks him. Hey, Wolfman's got nards. Menards was forever in the consciousness from then on. So yeah, save big money at Menards. Do you want to do the read again?
I boycott any place that makes me sing the jingle in my living room out of just no reason.
Okay, what if the only reason why I know the only reason why the name I know is Randazzo is because of the stupid commercial? So why would I go with that name that I know?
Go with the name you know.
Exactly.
877 Randazzo.
Exactly. The only reason I don't know what they do. Like
I always remember Birmingham's in Troy for that car dealership.
Huh? See, I don't know what they do. It's like the Super Bowl commercial.
And the dog want you to go to Telegraph Road right now. Get a good deal.
How many times have we been sitting there watching the Super Bowl, like in your basement or wherever, and we're like, wow, that was a great commercial. What was it for?
Nope.
Not a clue.
Nope. No idea. That's the problem.
But we do know that this commercial is for Harry's Razors.
Right.
This should have a jingle. Why doesn't Harry's have jingles?
By the way, whoever hired the video production or the ad agency or whoever was doing the work for the Detroit Pistons.
Dude, that was Funny or Die.
Oh my God, that was so good.
That was like the Funny or Die folks.
But it's not just that Funny or Die one. The Detroit commercial looked like...
No, it's all a partnership. They've got a year-long partnership to do all the videos with them.
It was the Detroit one was phenomenal when they talk about like the hustle and the grit and the... like it was a serious one. Then you had the funny one with the basketball runner.
Oh, that blew up our
basketball.
Site.
Did you eat the spaghetti? Did you eat my spaghetti?
Mom's spaghetti, right? But it was stinking. Like the look and feel like Tom Gore's what he did with the Pistons.
Yeah,
like the place looks amazing. They got like this cool. It's like almost like it's all black and white. So like they make you do like the shine your light, your LED light on your phone.
Okay.
So the whole crowd does that, and it's all white lights. It's sweet. The look is they do such a good job. Whoever did the video production.
I'll go to one game anyway.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's how it winds up.
I've never been to a game.
I'll take you.
All right, so we have
it's a mile from my house.
So we have Pistons and Red Wings that we have to get to.
I will totally wear this outfit. Yes,
Hooper might like you in that.
I'll hold a sign to it. Maybe I'll get it on TV. I'll be like,
oh yeah, dude, that was one of the best stories that came out. The kid from the quarterback from UCLA made all the news headlines because some ridiculously hot chick was at it, which UCLA, go figure, held up a sign with her phone number on it and was like, "Hey, quarterback, call me." And he did, and they hooked up, and so she started posting photos of her. Now, follow this: her in the hot tub in his dorm room. Did you have a hot tub in your dorm room?
To school.
Yeah. Did you have a hot tub in your dorm? I don't recall hot tubs being allowed in dorm rooms.
I think I had a foot fungus shower shared by 12 people. I think that was.
Was his dad Thornton Mellon?
Right. So, needless to say, UCLA cracked down hard and removed the hot tub that was not supposed to be there.
Crackdown.
So social media. She thought she was being cute. Got him busted. He's probably not calling her.
Did Oingo Boingo play his dorm
party?
It's
a dead man's party. Yeah, no. Shoo me.
Exactly. Oh, is that the TBS version?
Exactly.
Right?
The TBS.
That's a great movie.
Oh my God! Yeah. So, and then I guess the other one is Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah, versus I guess Canada.
Yeah, they took on Meyer and Meyer Cave.
Meyer was stupid.
Well, Meyer bought from a retailer that they thought had the license, and so, it is what it is.
So clearly, actually, looking back at the facts of the story, it turns out that they don't believe there's a copyright infringement per se, but Meyer pulled it because they felt like it was in bad taste.
Well, and it was becoming a social media headache for them.
Oh, for sure.
Well, and now they are taking on the city of Toronto.
No, but every city. When I went to Vegas, there was a guy that had Cleveland versus the same shirt.
Well, because their trademark is Detroit versus.
Right.
Los Angeles versus everybody.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. And here's the best part of the story is the firm in Toronto. They're like they have lawyers, and the lawyers are like, "Great, you have a U.S. copyright. That's awesome.
My recent experience,
it has no bearing in Canada."
Wah,
wah. Right, because it's another country.
Wah, wah.
But see, what I'm surprised at is from my recent experience dealing with Canadian media, which has been absolutely fabulous. I'm surprised that versus everybody shirt worked over there.
Exactly. It's Toronto versus everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Toronto apologizes to everyone. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Toronto apologizes to everybody or something like that. Yeah.
Toronto has such a bad rap, and it's such a... Dude. I'm just being funny.
Did you see the article in the paper this week about Toronto being on the verge of a mob war?
Oh, yeah. Straight up mafia.
Really?
Yes, they're trying to deport some super bad gangster. And
what did they do? Fight each other with snowballs?
I don't know, but the headline was literally Toronto on verge of mob war.
Wow.
So they had a very nice.
So they're not
horse.
happy about Babcock getting hired to coach the Leafs because that's the only thing that really gets Canadians angry. That's right, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right. I got family up in Canada. I say that all. They're all Leafs fans. I go, no, it's the Leaves. You go, what's a Leafs? And they're like, you're such an idiot, Bob. I go, no, tell me.
And stop putting U's in random words.
Right, exactly.
Stop putting Q's in coupons.
Toronto got
favorite wrong.
So what you're telling me is that Toronto gets rid of Rob Ford and gets mobs.
Yeah.
That's really what you're telling me here.
Sort of like we got Saddam out of Iraq and then the whole region went to hell.
But see, not afraid of anyone anymore.
Exactly. There's no one to be afraid of. So it's got Rob Ford's in office, that crazy bastard. Who knows what he'll do?
Right.
He might come after us.
Well, I remember I made Rhino versus everybody's shirts for XICW, and I'm like, good thing I only made a dozen of them.
Yeah. They were cute. They're gone. They're out.
Exactly. I know nothing. Colonel Clink.
All right. Well, hey, let's wrap this up and get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
This was a fun little half episode. I don't know, episode lit.
Devil's Night Edition.
Whatever you want to call it.
Let's go to the party downstairs at Activ8.
Yeah.
This is Bob the Sales Guy on behalf of Dave the Geek.
Jared,
Mary,
for all things
the furry.
Detroit, where do we find you?
DailyDetroit.com.
It's for Jared Dr. Hook.
Better than the free press.
Daily Detroit. This is another episode of the IT and the D Show. We will see you.
Thank you.
See you next week for the same old fun, happy
couple days.
hijinks. Yeah. Drive careful. Beat it. Have a good Halloween.
The emergency destruct system is now activated.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Long live Flash!
You've saved your ass. Have a nice day. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy.
Make the run. The run.
Game over, man. It's game over.
It's over, Johnny. It's over. Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
I can't say no, and I don't really want to, so.
Well, especially with the back doors open.
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out! Y'all take a chill. You need to cool that shit out. And that's the double truth. Ruth.
Bob loves it in the can.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
That's why I like it in the can.
To own the truth.
Bear me.
My job is to make sure this program is morally upright and cultural and wholesome.
Shut up, Mimsy! Shut up, Mimsy! Shut up, Mimsy!
Why would Buick put their cars next to the Bentleys? Why? That's not marketing.
The alphabet.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, I can't take that position.
That analogy sucks because it's right.
Because you're getting your 8-track tuned up.
Are we at a break yet? Yeah, so now I'm just doing stupid stuff to make me laugh.
Venture capital is not the end game.
When are we going to talk about me?
Jane, you ignorant slut.
It's my show. I can say what I want.
Kiss my ass, go home, unplug, get off the goddamn internet. You are everything that is wrong with the internet right now.
You're so white right now.
I'm the whitest guy in the room. Just explain it to me.
I love this city.
I was banging on the wang.
Really? Should we talk about this? Tag team it. Should I keep going or should I stop?
Can I just say, it's been great being on a show that talks about Mickey Rooney dying for 20 seconds and then poop for 10 minutes.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT and the D Show.